two. First, DeMarvion, I need to be honest with me. Who had the better pick tonight, you or big number 95?
Big number 95. I'm going to have to give it to my boy AC. That was crazy. He won. He crazy.
Obviously, throughout the game, it looked like you were playing through some pain, especially there in that second half. What was going on with you there, and how did you kind of get through that, and how the performance you had?
Just a couple bruises. It wasn't nothing serious. I just knew I needed to be out there for my team and just kept pushing. I knew I had nothing else going tomorrow. We don't play till another 9 months, so it was leave it all on the field.
Brian, go ahead.
DeMarvion, there was so much of the buildup of, all these guys are opting out and, all these guys aren't going to play. What about the guys that did play? I mean, what kind of message were y'all trying to send about this program and where it's headed?
That we're the University of Texas, and no matter who's going on to do better things with their life, that it's a standard here, and we recruit players for this. People leave, next guy up.
Jeff, go ahead.
Morgan, I know you had the social media announcement about a week ago that said you were coming back. I guess just talk about that decision, and then after tonight, this whole season-long process of making this transition to linebacker. How do you feel not just about the growth you made this year, but the growth you think you still can make and going into next year?
Just the fact that I've learned a lot over the course of the season, and the fact that I'm not even halfway where I can be and where I will be next year. I didn't get a spring ball this year once I moved to the linebacker spot. So I know coming back is going to help me a lot in the long run, and it's also going to help the team a lot next year.
Joe, go ahead.
Kind of along those lines, what would DeMarvion, number 0, the linebacker, tell DeMarvion, number 31, the defensive back, who probably just walked off the same field last year?
Get in the box.
John High, go ahead.
Marion, Coach Herman had talked about, with all the guys that were gone, that he wasn't concerned about the young guys going out there. Did you feel that same way, and if so, why?
I did. Like I said earlier, with the University of Texas, we recruit players for this moment all the time. And just after the Kansas State game, you seen what the young pups can do, and I trust them. They trust me, and I trust them, and that's one thing about playing this game. It's 11 guys on the field, and you all got to trust each other in order to get the job done.
Kirk, go ahead.
Yeah, DeMarvion, I was curious how impressed you were with Casey Thompson tonight, and if Sam does choose to leave, how do you think he and Hudson will do replacing Sam?
I think they're going to do just fine. They got a great coach on the offensive side. They compete every day, so no matter who's the starting quarterback next year, we're going to be good because they compete every day.
Chip, go ahead.
Marvin, what kind of statement did this game make that Tom Herman and this coaching staff are the right group to lead the program going forward?
The fact that when we have fun and we go out there, we can win games, and that's no question at all. I mean, 2020 was an up and down season, but we know what we're capable of when we play our best.
Jeff, go ahead.
Marvin, was there a point this year, a game you can point to where you guys really started to feel comfortable with Coach Ash's defense and with so many guys coming back and hopefully a full spring and everything to really get into the system? How good do you think this defense can be next year?
I mean, we've gotten better every game. So, like I said, we're not even close to where we're going to be next year. We didn't get a spring, and that really held us back at the beginning of the season. But the fact that we're getting better each week and we haven't even seen our full potential yet, so it's definitely going to be scary next year.
Got time for two last ones. We'll start with Marcus.
Yeah, DeMarvion, just with the number of young guys playing tonight, how does that make you feel about just the future of this team next year? And then I also got to ask the question on everybody's Twitter feed. What is there a reasoning behind the number of armbands you wore tonight?
Nah, that's just me doing me. Got to build my brand, Got to build my brand. And the question about the young pups playing, like I said earlier, I trust them. I see them practice every day, working just as hard as anybody else. So the fact that they went out there and done their thing tonight, I'm really proud of them.
Last one, Danny, you're up.
DeMarvion, do you feel that this game can be kind of a springboard game for you going into next season, giving you momentum going into this offseason, kind of like what this did for Joseph last year, although, you know, it was kind of dulled a little bit by you guys having a weird offseason?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I feel like not just me, but everybody that played today that saw what we're capable of, I feel like it's a huge springboard for them, and just hopefully we get a regular offseason this year and just to work at what we didn't get to do last spring.
Thanks, DeMarvion. Congrats.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
How many armbands did you have?
I had on